So, seeing Brian, just I'm noticing as you're doing your circles, you're turning the wrist. So don't turn the wrist. The moment we turn the wrist, we negate the need to open the shoulder because we fool ourselves thinking we've actually opened the shoulder because we see something turn. Right, so bring the first thing is to bring the elbow online. Watching here, my elbow has to come online, and I do everything I can to not do that, okay, and not do this. So it's just 1, elbow comes online. Once the elbow is online, then 2 comes into qua. Then 3, open the shoulder, open the qua. That's it. But resist the temptation to turn the hand. Yeah. Imagine that you don't have a radius and an ulnar. You just have 1 bone. You don't have 2. Okay. The reason why we rotate here is because we've got 2 bones. So if we imagine that we only have 1 bone, there isn't 2. You can't do this because the elbow doesn't do that. The elbow only folds. It doesn't rotate. Okay, it's not a ball. It's a hinge joint, not a ball joint. So we don't have 2 bones, only 1. So think this way, 1, 2, 3. So it's like a board, 4, and then go out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. So then the next thing is, can you just turn a little to your left, please, so that your body is more facing? Yeah, that's it. Can you do it for me one more time? I just want to confirm something. Yeah, okay, good. So you're coming off the line. That's very good though. Right, what you're doing is very good. So 1, so 1, 2, you're on the line. And now you're doing this. You're coming off the line. See how my hand has come off the line? Here's the line, looking straight at the camera. 1, 2, 3. My hand is at 4. My hand keeps staying on the line. Can you see that? No, you stay on the line, stay on the line. So your hand must stay on the line. It's just the elbow turns. Your hand doesn't leave. Yeah, shoulder opens, turns the waist, lifts the elbow. Keep going, keep on the line, keep on the line, keep on the line. Yeah, that's it. And then out. And you get how difficult that is? And your shoulder has to really open for that to happen, isn't it? You can talk freely if you wish.
Yeah, that it really helped to look at myself and focus on the line. At the same time, you're thinking, what feels like feels more natural to to want to turn, because especially with Jingmo, because of the way the wrist will turn with certain techniques. But bringing that, first thinking about, okay, the elbow's in, bring the elbow to the qua, keeping the hand on the line, and then turning out, you really feel a big difference. I really feel it in the shoulder. The shoulders really feels like it's this one felt like there's nothing. I can feel really nothing in the shoulder when I was doing it the way I was doing it before. But when I just with your instruction there, I could really feel a lot more working that shoulder joint.
Good.
It felt like I had to push through then find an easy way out, which is using wrist and opening it. Thanks,
you're welcome. And for those of us who are actually using rubber cord as well, it's very important that we keep our rubber cord on that line as we're doing it, and we're not waving the cord around in the wind. It has to stay where it is. The cord has many purposes, one of which tells us when we're off the line because the cord is swinging. Yes,
I'm finding, so when I come in with my elbow focusing on bringing my elbow to the kwa, as I rotate, it's really easy to drop forward instead of remaining upright. And I'm also feeling sometimes the pressure on the lat still more instead of the shoulder, which is easy to, if I'm conscious of it, to adjust. However, just one thing I'm noticing is as I rotate and come out, I'm feeling pressure up just above the hip joint. Do you know what would be causing that?
What do you mean?
Just on this point, just above.
Yeah.
So as I'm coming to here, I can feel it in the shoulder, but I can also feel like there's a lot of pressure on the muscle just above the hip bone, probably the lower part of the back.
Like tension? Like tension? When you say pressure, you're talking about tension?
Tension. Yeah, tension.
Okay.
All right. Squeezing tight.
So, okay. So let's look at the different parts here. Let Tristan in first. Right. So, 1, align. 2, I bring my intent, my right quad meets my right elbow. Okay. 3, I shift my intent to my left quad. So here, shift it to my left quad as I rotate and open my shoulder. So this opening of the quad comes back to here. Next, I sink the chest, sink the elbow, the shoulder, sink the chest, sink the shoulder, and then take my intent to my rear foot as I go out with hand. So it's 1, align, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. 1, align, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and stretch the 2 out.
I felt Si Fu when before, I think the problem was I was lacking intent on actually engaging the rear qua. So that's why, so this time when I really focused, I could feel it there instead of here.
Yeah.
So I think that changing intent from the front to the rear qua made a big difference just then.
Yeah, good. Excellent.